We are going to be planting our pumpkins today. We are getting a late start on planting them. They are seedlings or transplants, however you would like to call them. I started them back in May. It is now the first week of July. They should have been in the ground probably a month ago, but here we are. They should still produce and grow pumpkins on them. We have a lot of different varieties this year. I started winter squashes also at the same time, and we had the flats in our... These chickens are really loud, making it hard to film right now. I started the seeds back in May, and we had the flats and the seedlings just in the grass in our front yard, and we were watering them. And something ate the leaves off of a lot of our winter squash, and they died. I don't know if it was the rabbits, bugs, or our ducks. We have 2 ducks left, and they're kind of just free ranging around our yard right now. They can't be in with the chickens because the chickens were pecking them, where they got hit, like bit by the raccoons. So they have to be separate now. We have to still build them an enclosure, but we're still trying to get the garden planted before we work on that. But anyways, I'm excited to grow pumpkins. I love pumpkins. I have a lot of varieties, like I said, and I cannot wait for them to grow. We are down in the front part of the horse pen. We have him blocked off again over there. That way we can put our plants on this side. We dug some holes and put some old, really old, a couple year old composted horse manure in there. We are going to be putting our plants in that. We're scraping off the top of the horse's pen and putting the extra dirt that we get from it in these holes, because we dug all of the dirt out and it was like a hard clay dirt, and we needed a better dirt for our plants.
Make sure this bucket goes in that hole because it's got a big fucking...
We decided to try something new this year. We're gonna put 3 pumpkin plants in each hole, and hopefully the vines just spread out and the roots have enough room to grow. These are the pumpkins that I started in my seed starting video. So I actually started these back at the end of May, and they're looking all right. I wish I would have got them in the ground earlier, but they still have a long time to grow, so they should be fine.
It's your horse.
We have our pumpkins planted. There's a lot of work digging those holes. This ground is really hard. I was not expecting that. This has been our horse pasture for my whole life, and apparently they stomp the ground down and the ground is like clay underneath it. These ones are actually melons. They're Aphrodite melon, and they're like a cantaloupe but better. I really like these. I seed saved these from a friend. I bought melons from her at the farmer's market, and then I saved the seeds, and hopefully I will have my own melons this year. I do think I'm gonna go tomorrow and try to find some winter squash plants. We drove by a greenhouse yesterday and they had their doors open and like a sign saying that they had plants for sale. So I think I'm going to go there tomorrow and see if they have any winter squash plants. And then I'm going to plant them out here with the pumpkins, maybe dig a whole nother row of holes and put those out. But this is going to wrap it up for this video.